Hello, and thank you for joining me for Foundations of Yoga, Part 4. In today's class, we will look at another one of the limbs of the 8-limbed path called Pranayama, and we will practice Pranayama with an exercise referred to as box breathing, and there will be a chance for reflection at the end. Pranayama is a Sanskrit word that means to control or direct the vital energy force. Prana is this idea of the life force that is all around us, that we have access to, and that flows through us in our breath. When we practice pranayama, we are bringing that breath into our body and using it to move energy and to work on our nervous system. Yoga emphasizes the breath and linking it with our movement, and this becomes almost like a movement meditation. Our breath can anchor us in the present moment, where we can put aside our thoughts, where we can be at ease and not be thinking about the past or the future. Our breath is part of our autonomic nervous system, which means that our body is able to do this without us directing it. But our breath is also something that we can control, and having this ability to control our breath works on our nervous system to bring relaxation and a reduction of stress. It activates what's known as the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of our body that brings relaxation, digestion, and calm. Studies have shown many benefits of breathing, especially 5.5 breaths per minute, which brings your body in coherence. So it is sometimes referred to as coherent breathing. And when our body is in coherence, it functions and coordinates at its peak efficiency. So resonant or coherent breathing is often used in meditation, yoga, and is even found in prayer done by people who pray the rosary and other monks. Again, these studies have shown the benefits of breathing, and this is one example of it. Many people in our day and age have chronic stress, which causes communication problems along the vagal nerve, which is a nerve that runs from our head to our spine, that sends messages and signals to the brain and then to the body. And breathing is a way to activate the vagus nerve and, again, bring us into that parasympathetic state of calm and relaxation. Our practice today is box breathing. And there are a few ways to do this. The general idea is to have each part of the practice be for the same count. So we will use the count of 4. And to begin, I recommend practicing your inhale and exhale to be at this 4 count. As you advance, you can then add pauses or holds in between each. So for example, begin by inhaling for 4 counts, exhaling for 4 counts, doing that for a few minutes. And then if you want to move on, you can practice inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 4 counts, and exhaling for another 4 counts. Do this for a few minutes. And then the last version of it is to inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and hold for another 4 counts, and then do this for a few minutes. Adding the hold is another way to cause our nervous system and our body to recognize that we are safe, that we are calm. If we're able to take time to pause and slow our breathing, then that means that our life is not in danger and we're not having to be in survival state. Relaxing our muscles as we breathe, allowing our belly to be soft, also tells our brain that all is well. And having the counts be even in this practice helps to balance the flow of energy, and this practice is also good for increasing focus and concentration. And so it's referred to as box breathing because you can think of the sides of the box for each of the parts that I mentioned of the 4 parts. But for today's practice, we will just practice the inhale and exhale portion of it, each being a count of 4. So I encourage you to sit in a way that is comfortable or stand if that is easier. You just want your spine to be elongated, shoulders relaxed down from your ears, and allow your facial muscles to relax and your ribs to be unhindered so they can move to their full expansion. It's best to inhale and exhale through your nose if that's possible, and to allow the breathing to move all the way down into your belly with it expanding on your inhale and moving back in on the exhale. So when you're ready, let's begin the practice. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 And on your own, you can practice this at your own tempo. Maybe you prefer the 4 count to be slower or faster. And you can even adjust the count so you count in and out for a count of 5 or 6, etc. So now that we've done this little mini pranayama practice, I'd like you to reflect on how you feel. If you noticed anything while you were consciously connecting with your breath, did you experience any sensation, any calmness, expansion, relaxation? And this was just a very short practice. The benefits, of course, are greater the longer you practice and the more consistently you do this. But since we have our breath with us at all times, this is something that is easy to incorporate throughout our day, anywhere we are, even as we're working to fall asleep at night, or needing to focus or bring calm to our bodies. So how do you think that you could incorporate pranayama practice or an awareness of breath into your daily life? Is there a time where you could set aside to do a few minutes of this through your day and notice the benefits as you continue this practice? I hope that this has been beneficial for you and that you can use this in your daily life to increase your calm and decrease your stress. Thank you for joining me and have a great day.